What's good, guys? Eric here. I'm back again with the third video of the day. I'm going on a rampage. We're just here at, my favorite park that, if you guys watch my videos, probably the most peaceful place. I've been all over LA and San Francisco and places in Washington where I live, and recently Arizona and all these beautiful places. But even the most beautiful spots in Seattle, kind of where I live nearby, this is my favorite place to be, just because it's quiet and peaceful. And yeah, so this video, I want to get right into it. This video is something that's on my mind, and it's been on my mind my whole life. And it's about facing your fears. And I'm 30 years old now, not saying I'm some veteran, but I've been around a little bit, experienced some things. And I feel like the more that you face these things that you're scared of, the more that you grow. And as a kid, I grew up, I was a single parent raised. My dad was around a little bit, but he was never one of those dads that tried to push me to do anything out of my, he wasn't really there. He wasn't really there for us in that type of way. So I kind of just did my own thing. And naturally, as a kid, you're going to be a little bit scared of stuff. And I noticed anytime I ever tried to do anything dangerous, my mom would always try to coddle me and protect me, and that's kind of what moms do. But as I got older, I kind of started enjoying just taking risks. I started skateboarding and playing football, and started enjoying that stuff. And I started thriving on facing my fears as a kid. I remember sometimes it got me in trouble in school because I would just do things that like were crazy, But as I got older, I still did that, but there's more and more fears that go on, and as you get older, society more and more tries to influence you and get you to kind of be how they want you to be, kind of like that Fight Club type stuff, if you ever watched that movie. And you get people lose, I feel like people start losing more and more courage as they get older in general. And it's just unfortunate, so I just wanted to make this video because I want to do a Face Our Fears challenge. Everyone that's watching this, and whoever watches this in the future, I want you to start doing at least one thing a day that you've always been terrified of, and just start doing just one time a day. Just do once a day, because a lot of us aren't doing anything that's scaring us most of the time. Like now, whenever I find something that is scary, like the other day I was at this really dope lake, and there was this dope, pretty, 20-25 foot rock, and I just had never had the opportunity. Like, I never had jumped off a rock before. I've dove into stuff, but this was my first time being at a place where there was a legit huge steep rock, and I didn't even question it. I just fucking was like, hell yeah, and I just jumped off it, and it felt amazing, And there were some other kids there who were some real risk takers who can backflip and do crazy shit like that, which I don't have the skill to do, but I kind of envied them. I was like, damn, I want to be as crazy as those dudes. But and it felt great afterwards. Or just times when I'm single right now, where I see a beautiful girl or whatever, and I want to ask her out, and I go for it. Like times like that, that's something that naturally sometimes we all have, that fear of rejection, or going into a place. Say you want to get a job, or there's just something you want to do, a relationship you want to make in business, pushing yourself to go out there and do that. Or I always wanted to train mixed martial arts, and I procrastinated for so long, and I would do it off and on, and then almost like when I was 29, I'm 30 now, so back a year ago or whatever, well, not really, it's been 7-8 months, but I finally joined a gym, and I love it, and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have done this earlier. Or growing up a lot, we didn't have a lot of money, so I got to travel, but not that much. And so when I started having money, I just started, each year I at least try to go on one vacation and go travel somewhere I've never been. And I'm going to continue doing that. Hopefully I can do that more, at least a couple times a year. So I wanted to just make this video because I want to challenge myself to start facing any more things that I'm scared of. It's so important, because everything that we want is on the other side of fear. And I'm not trying to motivate you guys. I'm just trying to give it to you guys straight. It's those times when you're really scared and then you have no motivation. That's when you need to do it. That's when you need to make something happen, because that's when it counts. Because most of the time you're not going to be motivated. That's all emotion. Like, you got to do these things to grow, to get out on the other side. And if we don't, it is what it is. So, one thing a day. I really want to challenge myself too, to like really just find some things that I'm really, really scared of and do it. That could even be going skydiving or just anything that, because those things will eat you alive. And from my experience, not having my dad around, it's all good. It made me who I was. And it gave me the chance to kind of develop myself and see what kind of person I wanted to become. And as I've gotten older, I want to be that. I've always wanted more and more to continue to be that dude who just tries shit and goes for shit he wants, and even though I might be scared or terrified of something, just doing it. And the more you do that, the more that it's going to be normal to you, and you're going to become a different person. So thank you guys for watching this. Take care.